We're back on the record this morning with Senator Maggie Hassan.
Very quickly, mask mandates for school students and teachers, yes or no?
Follow the CDC guidance, and right now they're recommending it.
Okay, not recommending, but not required, not mandate. The Massachusetts Supreme Court recently ruled businesses here should continue taxing their New Hampshire employees, even if they were working from home during the pandemic. Your thoughts on this?
I think it's a wrong decision. It's outrageous. Massachusetts shouldn't be able to tax people who are full-time working remotely in New Hampshire. And I've got legislation in with other senators in whose states are in similar positions to change these rules.
On the other side of the globe, Simone Biles, the gymnast, was in the spotlight this week on how important it is not to ignore mental health alarm bells. So you have been working on a bill to increase funding for mental health programs for veterans. So do you think this Olympic headline could help in that cause?
Look, I admire Simone Biles for a lot of reasons, her accomplishments as a gymnast, but her leadership here, standing up for female athletes in particular, and now for people facing mental health challenges. She's focused on the mind-body connection that is so important to our health generally. And yeah, I'm working on a bill for veterans that would make sure that as veterans separate from the military, the VA reaches out to them. They have a program that does that now. I want to make sure they always have that program so that veterans know what services are available to them, and it would prioritize outreach to people, veterans who had asked for mental health support before or during separation. It's really important that we recognize in particular our veterans who have served us so bravely, sacrificed for us, that they often return home with significant traumas and issues to deal with, and we need to be there for them as they have been there for us.
So now we have to throw in a little bit of politics. You were a popular governor who barely won election to the U.S. Senate in 2016. It was, I believe, less than 0.2%. What's your advice to current Republican Governor Chris Sununu on running for the U.S. Senate next year?
You know, Governor Sununu will make his own decision. I've been pleased that we've been able to work constructively on issues like responding to the pandemic. My job right now is listening to the people of the Granite State. You know, the fun of working in New Hampshire is that people come up to you wherever you are in Market Basket or walking the dog and tell you what's important to them. And I will continue to focus on the priorities that people of New Hampshire tell me are so critical, getting this bipartisan infrastructure deal done, making sure that we have a caregiving economy that works, getting money to the state for fighting the opioid epidemic, helping our small businesses, getting our workers trained up, and lowering healthcare costs generally. Those are just some of the things that I'll continue to work on because it's the priorities that people of New Hampshire tell me about.
Tough transition or easy transition from governor to U.S. Senator?
Oh, you know, they're just very different jobs, but I had also worked in the state legislature in New Hampshire, so I am familiar with the legislative process. Right now, what's been important is that my experience as a governor can help me understand the importance of things like the infrastructure package. I continue to work on fighting the opioid epidemic, which was a priority as governor. Continue to focus on workforce training, which is so critical, aligning the skills that we're training our workers with the needs of our businesses. So the two roles are complementary, and I'm honored to be able to serve in them.
Senator Hassan, thank you so much for your time this morning from Washington. We greatly appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Take care and be safe, everybody.
You too, you too. New Hampshire Senator Maggie Hassan with us this morning, joining us from Washington, D.C. As we continue on the record, the Sunday Roundtable is next. Free bus rides on the MBTA. Good public policy or good mayoral politics? We'll discuss.